Hey, thank you for coming by Tori McGrew 44. It's June 24th. It's almost my birthday. Lots of good things are happening. I think this is the best birthday that I've had in a really long time because it's helping so many people. I mean, I've had tons and tons of people call me who are so happy about this, and me too. I mean, if you missed the articles on, it's the Tampa Bay, it's tampabay.com. I think it is. Let me see. I'm going to put the link up there. Yeah, tampabay.com. That's right. And it's kind of at the bottom of it now, but I'm going to put the link up there, and then you can see it for the third article. But it's basically an article on, the third one is on Scientology Ecclesiastical Justice, which is putting those two words in the same sentence. Scientology Ecclesiastical is a joke to me. I mean, first of all, you have to remember, I was in Scientology. I got in, it was an applied philosophy. That's why I got into it. It wasn't a religion, right? But then slowly, you know, Hubbard was always doing his thing, and it was top secret and all this stuff, and pretty soon it had to be that everybody was going to become a minister. And overnight, a ton of us, anybody who was an auditor, you had to be ordained a minister. Overnight. And I mean, it was within about a week. We did a week-long minister's course, and then we were ordained. It was a group ordination. We all went in, you gave a little speech, and that was it. Now you're a minister. And literally they started wearing crosses and black priest outfits, and it was kind of funny because it was so opposite what we got. We were a bunch of hippies, you know what I mean? So now we're minister, right? So when I know, because I was in it, I worked with OSA, and they really, really, really want, one of their key targets is that Scientology is thought of like a real mainstream religion, just like the Catholics or Protestants or Jewish or, you know, Buddhism or all these other things. They really, really, really want to be thought of that like that. And so, for them to say ecclesiastical and have Tommy Davis in the same sentence say, "Oh, I'm effing mad," right? It's like, yeah, there we go. We're really having a good example of that now. It's just funny. It's funny to me. But, the article is excellent. It really is. And it's also amazing how they try to downplay Marty, Mike, and the other gentleman. I don't know him, and I don't know how to pronounce his name, so I apologize for that. But they're constantly, it's so interesting because I've lived through it for 9 years on how they're just, oh, Tori, she's nothing, she's this, she's an old lady, she's that. They've just written all kinds of horrible things about me. Whereas when I was in, it was like, whoa. And the same, I remember Mike Rinder, I worked underneath Mike Rinder. And Marty Rathman is going to come out. Hey, everybody, here's Marty. Woo, yeah, great. Everybody's standing up. All right, here's a great win now from Marty. But now they're just like, oh, they never made it. They were nothing. They're losers. They couldn't take the Sea Org. I mean, that is one of the funniest things I've ever heard. Because most of the people that are out, everyone I know that's out, are the toughest of the tough. You know what I mean? It takes a lot of guts. It takes a lot of courage to leave Scientology. And speaking of that, I want to give a shout out to Jesse Prince. Thank you for calling me. Jesse Prince, for many of you who don't know, used to be right at the top with David Miscavige. And he left years ago. He told me literally with shotguns on Miscavige. It was like, get away from me. I'm out of here, right? And, I mean, bless his heart, he left back when there was nothing. There were some people who had left, but he left all on his own and had a very rough time of it. And then, the Lisa McPherson Trust connected up with him, and he started working with them and helping people get out. And then that whole disaster happened where that, if you don't know about that, where Scientology got and kind of basically ran whatever they did on Bob Minton so that he basically shut down the trust and, kind of shut down everything. Stop being a critic and everything. And Bob, if you're ever listening to this, I hope sometime you come back and start talking again, because you had a lot to say. You really did. He did. He was good. So anyway, Jesse, hello to you. I love you. And Jesse said to say hi to everybody. So to everybody out there, Jesse Prince says hi. And I'm sure Otis is like, you know. They have to be having one bad week, that's for sure. And it's my birthday, so I'm really happy about that. And Yachty, I told you in DM, you can run, but you cannot hide. Okay? And karma's going to catch up with you. And guess what? Looks like it is, doesn't it? So I'm sure you guys are running around trying to paint every place painted black. Last night I was on KFI. If you want, I don't know if they keep the. It's over. I think you can hear it over on xenu.net, xenu.net. But they were great. I mean, they were fabulous. They had a couple other people that were ex-Sea Org members who had also been beaten up or witnessed people being beaten up by David Miscavige, the head of Scientology. And then I called in and they let me talk for, probably 10 minutes or something. It was really nice of them. And I really enjoyed them. They're really great. And they have a huge audience. It's like something like 17 million listeners or something. So good job, KFI. And to many of the media that are picking this up, and I hope more do, I really do. To everybody out there, if you want to do something to help, send on the links to different people. That St. Pete Times, those articles are fabulous. And copy them and send them on to the media and say, hey, come on, let's shine some light on this, okay? So more people get to know it. All right, so there you go. That's it. It's another day. I'm going to post a link up there so you can read it if you missed it. And we'll see what happens from here, all right? So talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.